Hi everyone, Sandra Vale here at Homesteading Ways, and today we're going to be going over nesting boxes in your hen house or your chicken coop. But to start off with, I wanted to bring up this little microphone thing here. I'm really hoping you can hear me right now, because sometimes when I do my videos outside, it's hard to hear me because of the wind or planes going overhead, or in particular today there's been a lot of Harleys going down the road and you can hear them really easy. And in fact, in Wisconsin, you know it's summertime when you hear all the Harleys, because that's just, they're out as soon as they possibly can be. But anyhow, I'm not a tech savvy person, and so I thought I would try this microphone with the cord and see how it went before I ever even thought about doing something with the Wi-Fi. I am just not good at that. So if that day comes when I'm going to use that, I'll probably have to have one of my kids come and show me how to use it. But this one has a really long cord, which will be nice if I need to be really far from the camera. But today it was kind of a little bit of a pain because it got tangled everywhere. But once I got it untangled and got it set up, you know, I think it's working okay. And like I said, I hope you guys can hear me really well, because I'm going to need you to do that for a bunch of these outdoor videos. So anyways, let's get on to the nesting boxes in the hen house. Okay, now here are two of the nesting boxes we're going to be working with. This is just a wood one I picked up, I think, at Tractor Supply for 10 bucks, which Paul will probably have a fit saying he could have built it for 2 or whatever. But I happened to be there, so I just grabbed it anyhow. A few years back when we first started raising chickens, wood was all we had because Paul built the coop with the built-in boxes, and they seemed to like it just fine. They're not as easy to clean, so I'm thinking about putting something in the bottom, maybe a little rubber mat or something, just so when the time comes I can pull that out and clean it a little bit easier. These are my personal favorites right here, the metal ones. I think the ladies like them more too. It kind of makes them feel like they have a nice little hidey hole with the roof on there and everything. And I had one before, and somehow when the coop was getting cleaned, it just grew legs and walked away. I don't know, it's just gone. But anyhow, we're going to be putting this in and the wooden one today. But I have plastic boxes out there right now that they don't seem to like a whole lot. When we incubated a bunch of chicks this past spring, or actually it was probably more in winter, I figured we needed more boxes. Most of my ladies went off of just one nesting box and then a corner of the coop. They really like being low to the ground. And at that time, I'd say I had maybe 10 or 12 hens. And now I'm looking at around 30 hens. And so I want to have probably at least 5 boxes out there for them to use. So I'm gonna take out 1 or 2 of those plastic ones, move around where they are right now. When the plastic ones went up, I told my son to do it for me, and he's a really good kid, but I probably should have been out there watching what he was doing, because he put them in spots and up pretty high, and I just really think they're not digging that at all. So we're gonna go over this today as soon as Paul gets home. Okay, it's literally been like a couple of weeks in between the first part of the video and this part. Mainly because once we opened the box for those metal nesting beds, all the screws were missing. I went through all kinds of rigmarole with those people, but it's finally up. And we got the plastic ones still up there too. But we're going to see how well they liked it. I'm thinking they liked it. We first put this up last night, and so they got eggs in both and in their plastic bins here. but they tend to like to lay down behind this pallet. I'm not seeing anything back there, so that's good. I'm really hoping they stick with these boxes. We have a couple, well actually about 4 pullets we're going to be adding in I'd say a week or so. And I really need the extra space of nesting boxes. Here's 2 on the ground that they really don't like at all. So we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, this is how I got, you know, my coop set up with the boxes. And then they really like this metal one. It did cost more, but I can see it lasting a lot longer than the other ones I had. And I just love that they love it. So, you know, I don't have to be a contortionist going behind stuff to try and find eggs or anything like that. If they're happy with their boxes, that makes me happy. So anyways, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment, subscribe, that would be awesome. It was really nice talking to you. And you take care.